Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about two more shots in the JFK assassination, shot number 11 and 12. Now, the reason why I'm making this one video with two shots in it, same as I did when I made two shots for shot number 8, shot number 9 to the concrete of the manhole cover, is because these two shots here as well also was fired back to back, same as in that video there. Now these two shots can clearly be seen in a Zapruder film, which I'm going to pull up this frame here, which is frame 413 of the Zapruder film. This is shot number 11. As you see right here, we see a bullet striking the grass area right here. And this is why we see the guys in the background ducking and trying and heading towards Main Street here, is because they're trying to get under cover because these shots are being fired in front of them. This is shot number 11 right here. This is frame 413 of this Zapruder film. Then the next frame is 414 of the Zapruder film, which shows another shot striking as well around the same location, but just a little bit more further over. Right here, we see right here. Here's another streak right here. This is another shot taken. These two shots was fired like back to back. There was two shots fired in the grass area right here. And again, like I pointed out in the last frame, this is why the guys are running around trying to get under cover. And as you see, they're heading towards Main Street now because these shots are right in front of them and they're not going to run into the line of fire. So they're going to run in the opposite direction, as we see right here. I'm going to pull up this frame right here. Okay, here's frame 412, 413, 414, 415 of the Zapruder film. Now, the reason why I'm pulling these frames up and we're going to zoom in is I'm going to show you, okay, when we look at this area and how we could tell these were two shots taken, because we're going to study and we're going to look at the surroundings right here. As you see right here, this is close up of the location in frame 412. As you see, there's nothing here glowing whatsoever. Then we go to the next frame, which is 413. Now we see that glow right here. No glow. Now we have a glow. This is and you see the streak of that glow, which is the bullet actually striking the grass area here. So we're going to see a glowing streak right here. Then we go to the next frame, and as we see, now the streak is over here, which is right here, and it's hitting the curb on the inside, because this is what it's doing, is both these shots are being taken and they're hitting the inside of the curb right here. This is why they stop at the back side of the curb. This is frame 414. Then we go into frame 415, and there are frames after that, and like I said, frames before these frames in that area, there's nothing glowing or anything else, and the frames after, but them two frames there showing two bullets striking and hitting. And as you see right here, everything's back to normal. Excuse me. Still fighting congestion and everything else. As you see here, there's no glowing in this section here. And then we see a glow, and then we see another glow. This streak right here is longer than this streak here. So we had the first strike and then the second strike right after that, which shows us that these two shots were fired back to back, same as we do in the Zapruder film. When we look at the manhole cover, we have one shot, then miss a frame, and then another shot was taken. So these shots are like occurring timed back to back. Then everything's back to normal. These shots came in, struck the grass, and hit the backside of the curb there, but at an angle. This is the gunman right here that took these shots, because when we line this up, it lines us right back to the rooftop of the County Records building. And this is the gunman right here on the rooftop of the County Records building, which in the Zapruder film also, we can see him coming down, taking aim with his rifle and firing it, because we see him coming down right here. He's coming down right here. Right now, here in this frame here, he's taking aim. This in frame here, he's taking a shot, and then he's come back up. We're going to do a close-up right here. As you see in this close-up from frame 413 of the Zapruder film, we see that glowing right here. The bullet's coming in, and then it strikes the backside of the curb there. Second frame, 414, again we see another glow, and we see the bullet striking the backside of the curb here, because it comes in and hits the backside of the curb here. Now, I don't know if these bullets are still there or not. They could be there. Excuse me, like I said, I'm still fighting congestion. They still could be there today because there's a lot of evidence still there that was overlooked. And they still might be there. And when I was going to do a documentary on this, I like to do a documentary. I like to take a metal detector in that area and see if I can find them. But with me posting this video and saying this in the video, someone might come along and do that themselves and take the bullets, and then all of a sudden, there you go, there goes the evidence. But anyway, we could clearly see in this Zapruder film there was 2 shots fired and taken and struck that grass area, because we can also tell by the reactions of the guys. This is why they're starting to run around, is because they're trying to duck in and get under cover because there's shots being fired in front of them. Now, before we bring this up, let's bring this up right here. We know there was a gunman on the rooftop of the county records building. Okay, he took these 2 shots in the grass area. This is the location where both bullets struck the inside of the curb. They actually came, because like when we're looking at it this way, we're looking at it from over in this view here, and we're looking at it, it looks like it's coming from a different angle, but actually it's coming from this one right here, because the streaks are actually coming in long ways right here. Let me zoom in. The streaks are actually coming in like this, side view, and it's striking the back of the curb right here. That's how it is in the Zapruder film. We know there was a gunman on the rooftop of the county records building. This is a fact. We also know that when I put it right here, we got the starting point right here of the Zapruder film, which is frame 133. And this is the location where both bullets struck. And these are frames 413 and 414. That's in this area right here. So from this point to this point here, shot number 11 occurred 21.87 seconds. Shot number 12 occurred 21.88 seconds. Now the distance for shot number 11 was 416.94 feet, or 138.98 yards. The distance between here and shot number 12 was 417.58 feet, or 139.19 yards. That's from this point to this point. Just like I said, when we do time frames, we have a starting point. Once you find that starting point and you mark it down on a map, then you put the points of where these shots occurred, just like right here. You place them back in their location and stuff. Now we have a starting point and an end point of exactly when these shots occurred. That's how we can get a time frame for these shots. Now I want to pull this up right here. Now, as I point out in my research, the gunman on the rooftop of the county records building took the total of 5 shots that day. But his shots were nothing but mainly distraction shots. And as you see here, that the curb shot, the manhole cover shots, and the shots in the grass area is all in the same line of fire. You see what I'm saying? They're all in the same line of fire. 2 shots to the grass area right here, 2 shots to the manhole cover right here, 1 shot to the curb right here. These are all in the same line of fire. This gunman here took a total of 5 shots that day. All the shots he took was distraction shots. We could prove this by the photographic evidence and by the films and images. Excuse me, I need to take a drink. Like I said, I just got done having the flu a week ago. I'm still congested, it's all breaking up. I'm still wheezing a little bit as well. When we do these, and when we study films and we study images and we place these things back into the location of where they occurred, location of gunman stuff, we get a lot more information from, just like right here. We now know for a fact it was a gunman on the rooftop of the county's records building. We also know for a fact that he took 5 shots that day. Okay, these are proven facts now. These are not a theory or anything like that. The theories, like I said, when it comes to my research, and when I talk about research and I show these videos and I make these videos and I show the evidence to these shots, it's no longer a theory when you have evidence. Okay, a theory is just not my words, or just like from a document or whatever. It's just a word or pointing a location. It's a theory, it might have came from there. But when you have photographic evidence and you're showing that photographic evidence and you're showing these shots taking place and you're showing the location of gunmen, It's no longer a theory, it's a fact now, because not only we can talk about it, we can also see it as well. Just like I pointed out, the reason why these distraction shots were taken, which I'm going to make a video on that after I get done with all 13 shots, because like I want to point out in that video, and you want to watch that video, especially that video there, because I'm going into detail and I'm going to talk about how I uncovered the story behind it, because like I said, reactions can tell a story. What we see could tell a story. An image can tell a story as well. And what I did was, after I pieced it all together and stuff and put it back into perspective of the order of the shots and everything else, we can finally uncover the story and how they planned this assassination. In this video here, like I said, I want to make shots this is shot number 11 and 12. These shots struck the grass area in this location right here. That's why we see the people in the background in this Zapruder film running and hiding and ducking their heads and stuff and running towards Main Street to get under cover, okay, because of the distraction shots to the grass area right here, as I point out and show you in the Zapruder film. Shot number 11 took place at 21.87 seconds. The distance for that shot was 416.94 feet, or 138.98 yards. Shot number 12 was taken at 21.88 seconds. The distance for that shot was 417.58 feet, or 139.19 yards. These shot number 11 and shot number 12 were distraction shots, and both of those shots came from the gunman on the rooftop of the county records building. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video on your Twitter accounts or Vine accounts or Facebook. Tell your friends about us. In the description down below, you'll find a site where you can order my book, Evidence of Conspiracy, which has this evidence in it and a lot more. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.